Welcome to Mr. Tech, where your heartbeat syncs with blaring sirens and tires screeching across the asphalt. High-octane chases, fearless maneuvers. This is edge-of-your-seat action you won't be able to look away from. On August 31st, 2022, Century Station received an emergency call from the 9200 block of Graham Avenue. The suspect, identified as 41-year-old Agustin Flores, was wielding a machete and threatening employees at a local business. Officers immediately mobilized to intervene. Upon arrival on the scene, officers were informed that Flores had left the business area, heading south on Graham Avenue. They quickly located him seated in a white pickup truck, but he refused to exit.
Hey, he's gonna be over here. Where's he at? Oh, he's in here. Hey! Put your hands up. Sal del carro. Sal del carro, sal del carro. Sal del carro. Sal del carro. ¿Dónde está el machete? Hey, tenemos que investigar algo. Sal. Sal. ¿Sabes que no puedo salir? Sí. This guy right here, hey!
As the officers closed in and attempted to restrain him, locking his arms and torso, Flores violently resisted, throwing punches and kicks. Fearing he might draw a weapon, the officers tactically withdrew to maintain a safe distance. As anticipated, Flores then seized a stainless steel grappling sword from within the vehicle. The officers repositioned themselves tactically, holding their ground and seeking a way to disarm him without causing unnecessary harm.
Suéltalo, suéltalo, suéltalo ya, bájala ya, bájala, bájala ya, bájala, bájala ya, bájala ya, bájala ya.
The deputy sheriffs repeatedly ordered Flores to drop his sword, but he ignored them, his gaze defiantly locked on theirs. To minimize casualties, law enforcement deployed a series of less lethal options: tasers, Sage Deuce 40mm sponge rounds, and a stun pistol. Flores then charged the officers, sword raised overhead, forcing those on scene to make a split-second, critical decision. Confronted with this urgent threat, they responded swiftly and decisively. The Los Angeles County Fire Department's rescue team arrived moments later and transported the suspect to a hospital for emergency treatment. The hooked sword, a hazardous weapon, was recovered immediately afterward. 2 deputy sheriffs sustained injuries during the struggle with Flores. Fortunately, no bystanders were harmed. On the evening of April 7, 2023 in Bay County, Florida, the Narcotics Task Force executed a planned operation to apprehend Rex. When Rex became trapped at an intersection, officers rapidly surrounded his vehicle and ordered him to surrender.
I'm gonna bust this window.
Hey, unlock the car, motherfucker!
Unlock the car! Open the door!
Crazy, we're busting this window.
Open the door! Just open the door! Open the door!
Get it.
Open the door!
Knock it. Good look. Hey! Stay right there. Stay right there.
Open the door!
Don't hit it. Hey! You drop it!
However, he refused to comply, accelerated away, and triggered a tense high-speed pursuit. The chase unfolded on the roads of Bay County at breakneck speeds, with the suspect pushing his vehicle past 100 miles per hour. Officers, trained in pursuit tactics, coordinated seamlessly over radio. They deployed a spike strip, a tactical tool that punctured at least 3 of the suspect's tires.
5-2 the unmarked, if y'all can back off, allow the 2 marked units to have in front of
Vehicles coming up to the intersection of the dam road now. Speed and traffic conditions. We're 59 miles per hour continuing south. A lot of smoke off that front end. Good spike. I got the good spike, 50 miles an hour. Make contact with him and advise them David Bailey's pursuit's authorized.
Rex's vehicle began to lose control, slowing to 15 to 20 miles per hour. Yet he stubbornly continued to flee.
52 copies of the continuous southbound. 54 McCormick, speeds of approximately 20 miles an hour.
The use of spike strips and the team's coordinated response demonstrated the officers' professionalism. However, the fact that the suspect persisted in driving on 3 flat tires underscores the inherent dangers of high-speed pursuits. Fortunately, no serious accidents occurred, but the incident highlighted the critical need to balance suspect apprehension with public safety.
26 coming up from the on-way crest, speeds are 15 miles an hour. I'm behind you, medic. Just on the ramp on unmarked, intersection of Gainer and Raycrest. Northbound on Gainer and towards the dam road. He's eastbound on the dam road, heading towards Kingswood. Sort of in an oncoming lane, approximately 15 miles an hour. Lane traffic. Introduce oncoming traffic, still passing due people. We think pursuit command 5-2 that. Authorized. 26. Coming up to Kingswood now is in the center, almost hit a marked patrol vehicle. Was it intentional or not? 54, he swerved. We are 15 miles an hour approaching Kingswood now. Guys, he was over at a beach. That's probably where he's trying to get to. Deer Run Road. 1026. Brad, do you want to call it?
10-9, I didn't catch it. It's loud here.
You want to call it? It's hard for me to see with you guys. 87, I'll call you.
They're saying yes. Tell me.
35-2. We're reporting you that he occasionally trying to strike SRP. Please authorize. Copy 1 field hit. Long for a second.
I got it.
Second hit. Put him in the ditch. Alright, he is stopped. Tell me stop.
After several tense minutes, the suspect's vehicle finally came to a stop near Grassy Point on Highway 77. Officers swiftly closed in and ordered Rex out of the car and onto the pavement. Although he feigned a leg injury to delay compliance, they firmly restrained and handcuffed him.
Unlock the door! Rex, open the door! Open the window now! Roll the window down, Rex. Roll the window down, all the way! All the way, right now! Climb out! Climb out! Right now! PJ's gonna move up and get him out.
Hey, I got hands with PJ.
Hey, I'm disabled. You're breaking my goddamn legs. You're breaking my goddamn legs.
Put your hands behind your back. Now, don't resist.
Stop resisting, Rex.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Stop, Rex. Got him.
Really? Got the right man silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against your court of law. Right, speak to attorney for advice and have him or her present with you during question if you wish. You understand? You understand?
I guess.
You hurt?
Yes, I'm hurt.
Where are you hurt at? Sit him up. Come on. Where are you hurt at?
My chest.
A search of the vehicle uncovered over 800 grams of methamphetamine, 20 grams of cannabis, $2,200 in cash, and various drug paraphernalia. A subsequent search warrant at Rex's home revealed a .22 caliber pistol, reinforcing the severity of the charges. These meticulous searches of both the vehicle and the residence underscore law enforcement's thorough approach. However, Rex's continual denials and claim that a revoked license prompted his flight raise questions about his criminal intent. Was he deliberately misleading investigators, or did he truly underestimate the consequences?
I don't think he's going to fit, you know.
Yeah.
Rex faced a series of serious charges, including trafficking over 200 grams of methamphetamine, reckless driving, unlawful possession of a weapon, assaulting an officer, and resisting law enforcement. In January 2024, he pled guilty and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, together with a $250,000 fine.
You shouldn't.
On the afternoon of April 2nd, 2018, as traffic began to build up in Houston, 3 suspects wearing ghost face masks stormed into a GameStop store. Acting with boldness and aggression, they subdued the employees, stole valuable items, and quickly fled the scene. The Houston Police Department was immediately alerted, setting off a high-intensity pursuit. Houston police quickly located the suspect's white Camaro near the 610 North Loop, where rush-hour traffic had caused significant congestion. Spotting officers, the suspects sped off, initiating a dangerous pursuit through heavy traffic, nearly causing multiple crashes en route to I-10. A witness reported the Camaro making a sudden U-turn before accelerating away. Officers launched a coordinated response using multiple patrol vehicles, and the chase ended shortly after when the Camaro abruptly stopped at the intersection of North Loop and McCarty, likely due to vehicle issues or pressure from police. Choosing to flee during peak traffic hours showed boldness but poor planning, as heavy traffic can both conceal and trap a suspect when police quickly lock down major routes.
Is HPD still up here with us? Did they find him too? All right. University of Houston and had police going in every direction. We finally caught up with the Camaro. We're up here with HPD, so we're up here with them and trying to get this.
At the intersection of North Loop and McCarty, the 3 suspects were confronted by a heavily armed police team. A brief standoff ensued, but under intense pressure from law enforcement, all 3 surrendered without further resistance.
Well, and as you can also see, Art, HPD has got part of McCarty blocked off, and I would imagine that they'll be coming around the other side as well to block off the entire intersection. So he won't be able to go anywhere and get away from a chase that just happened recently. We saw that happen several times. And you know, Art, just to let you guys know, we picked up Melanie, it's hard to tell whether they are actually communicating with him. There is a man that's got it looks like a microphone up to his mouth. He's the one that's holding the dog there. Can you see him there on the right side of your picture with the dog laying next to him? It looks as though that could be a microphone. I'm not quite sure about that, but as you can see, K9 is now on the scene, and we're just waiting for this to come to an end. Sooner or later, it will.
Officers recovered several evidence bags from the Camaro, including ghost face masks, iconic symbols from the horror film Scream, and other items linked to the robbery. The suspect's swift surrender likely stemmed from the realization that escape was no longer an option. The sustained pressure applied by the police effectively dismantled any intent to resist. This incident underscores the critical importance of preparation and coordination in high-risk apprehension scenarios. The suspect's bold decision to act at that particular moment suggests a degree of planning, but they clearly underestimated the rapid and decisive response from law enforcement. The three suspects were apprehended and now face charges related to armed robbery and resisting law enforcement. Their identities have not been released, but the incident stands as a testament to the effectiveness of the Houston Police Department. On June 4th, 2016, on southbound Interstate 71 near Route 48 in Warren County, state troopers responded to a report of a reckless vehicle, setting the stage for a high-stakes situation that demanded swift action and tactical precision from law enforcement. As officers approached the vehicle, the suspect, identified as 43-year-old Thomas Gorman of Lakeland, Florida, suddenly accelerated, dragging an officer a short distance in a reckless attempt to flee. His actions not only endangered the female passenger, still inside the vehicle, but also escalated the tension of the situation. The Highway Patrol immediately initiated a high-speed pursuit, employing advanced tactical driving and constant radio communication for coordination. The chase shifted to westbound Interstate 275, where Gorman continued driving at dangerously high speeds, posing a serious threat to other motorists. At the time, traffic on I-275 was at its peak, adding to the risk. The pursuit reached its climax near Winton Road when Gorman lost control of the vehicle, causing it to skid off the road. Officers swiftly surrounded the scene and deployed a K9 unit to assist in subduing the suspect. One officer broke the car window to quickly apprehend Gorman, escalating the tension. In a final act of resistance, Gorman fought back fiercely, but after a brief struggle, troopers successfully took him into custody. The female passenger, who had been assaulted by Gorman earlier, was removed from the vehicle with minor injuries. She received prompt medical attention and was taken to a safe location to reunite with her family. Following the arrest, some have suggested that if roadblocks had been set up earlier, the pursuit might have ended sooner, reducing the risk to the public. Tomas Gorman was arrested and is facing a series of serious charges, including kidnapping, aggravated assault, fleeing, evading police, and reckless conduct. The female passenger, though injured, was successfully rescued thanks to the swift and decisive actions of the Ohio State Highway Patrol.
Damn, you guys do a good job, boy.
In my car, back.
You know I'm about to do a good job, boy. Sure, that was a fucking job, boy.
16.3.
Bye, Bob. I love you guys. Sort of.
Yeah. No.
On July 3rd, 2022, while patrolling southbound on I-75/85, TPR Guerra observed a black GMC Envoy with both the driver and passenger not wearing seatbelts.
We're going to be connected south just before Langford, actually just out of University Ave. It's going to be on a black GMC Envoy.
The officer activated emergency lights and sirens, signaling the vehicle to stop near University Avenue. However, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled, initiating a dangerous pursuit. The driver, later identified as Jonathan Edward Hartker, born in 1988, was operating a black GMC Envoy at a reckless speed of 95 miles per hour. His dangerous driving behavior not only violated multiple traffic laws, but also posed a serious threat to public safety. Hartker repeatedly changed lanes without signaling, forcing other drivers to swerve at the last moment to avoid collisions. On several occasions, he failed to maintain his lane, veering into medians and ditches, kicking up clouds of dust and debris. His actions demonstrated a blatant disregard for the law and an alarming indifference to the safety of others. Upon entering Camp Creek Parkway, Hartker continued to drive erratically, crossing over the median, veering into the left shoulder, and even plowing through a grassy area before re-entering I-85 South. Once again, he lost control of his lane, swerved onto the right shoulder, and shockingly drove against oncoming traffic on the I-85 North entrance ramp, causing panic among northbound drivers who were forced to take evasive action. The pursuit escalated in intensity when Hartker exited the I-85 North and turned onto Virginia Avenue East. He forced multiple vehicles out of their lanes, ran stop signs, mounted the curb in an attempt to pass on the right, and nearly collided with another vehicle at the intersection of Camp Creek Parkway and Airport Drive, causing complete traffic chaos.
No, you don't need to ramp back to the airport, looks like.
His actions not only violated numerous traffic laws, but also posed a serious risk of a head-on collision, often fatal in such scenarios.
Right behind you guys, he's making a right on Toffee Terrace.
In an attempt to stop Hartker, TPR Rich made contact with the rear of his vehicle, but Hartker continued to flee. Ultimately, TPR Rich successfully executed a PIT, pursuit immobilization technique, maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin counterclockwise and come to a stop. Despite this, Hartker attempted to flee on foot. TFC Mathis quickly responded by striking the passenger side rear door with the patrol vehicle's push bumper. Officers then drew their service weapons and ordered Hartker to exit the vehicle. When he refused to comply, TFC Mathis deployed a taser, compelling Hartker to surrender. Jonathan Edward Hartker was taken into custody without further incident. Following his arrest, Hartker stated that he fled because he was afraid of being apprehended for driving with a suspended license, having no insurance, and due to concerns about an outstanding warrant from Michigan related to failure to appear in court. He was medically evaluated before being transported to the Clayton County Jail.
I'll give you all the paperwork for plate. Yeah, it's easy. You don't have to worry about getting warrants on nothing.
No, honey, I'm not stupid. No, I got nothing. No. Oh my God! What the
On March 10th, 2023 in Columbia, Florida, a police officer observed a silver Honda driving erratically, swerving, crossing lane lines, nearly ignoring a stop sign, and tailgating the vehicle ahead. Recognizing the risk of a potential collision, the officer made the decision to initiate a traffic stop to ensure road safety. As the Honda came to a stop, the officer immediately approached the driver. A woman whose flushed cheeks, bloodshot watery eyes, and vacant stare painted a troubling picture. One unmistakable detail stood out. An open Michelob Ultra beer bottle sat prominently in the cup holder beside her. A faint smell of alcohol lingered in the air, reinforcing the officer's suspicion that the driver might be under the influence.
Shut it off. Step out.
I have my kid. That's. I need to call.
Nobody.
No.
You're not going anywhere. I'm just having you step off because all these cars are passing me. Do you see all the cars coming? This is all for safety.
I'm not stupid. Stop.
However, the situation quickly escalated. The woman became aggressive, arguing vehemently when asked to cooperate. She refused to exit the vehicle, forcing the officer to employ tactical procedures to manage the situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Who do I need to call?
Watch, don't walk in the road. Get over there.
Please stop.
Stop what? Trusting for just before 3, she's extremely to me.
Call Tom Mansfield.
I'm not calling anybody. Have a seat in the front of my car.
No.
Have a seat in the front of my car.
No.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have to.
You do. All these cars are passing by.
I have to.
Did you have anybody that come get that kid?
What now?
Do you have anybody that come get this kid?
Yeah. Do I need to make a phone call like I asked you earlier?
You do.
I know, honey. I'm not stupid.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make that phone call.
Cool. Give me a phone, please.
You don't have a phone with you?
Nope.
And you don't have a driver's license either, right?
I don't. No, I got nothing. No.
During the attempt to restrain her, She actively resisted, prompting the officer to utilize hand-to-hand control techniques in which he was professionally trained. The suspect's resistance raises broader concerns about officers' preparedness in handling volatile encounters.
Stop the fuck up. You
Stop,
don't know
Jessica.
who the fuck I am.
Stop.
Ooh.
Stop.
Ooh.
Now, keyboard, look, the reference between the other half taking a sit-in, correct?
Stop. Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What the
Stop now.
Stop. What the
Go ahead and get one cup on her. Oh, they're right behind you. Grab her. Yeah. Just, they're right behind you. Hey, be still. Tell there's a dog in the car. He's not.
Go ahead, arrest me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You are under arrest. You
I know, honey, and that's fine.
Stop. I got her.
What's your name? You. What's your name? Stop. Get the fuck off me.
Hey.
What's your name?
Stop now. 61.
61. Oh yeah, I'm so. Ow! Stop! I have back injury.
Stop. Be still.
Oh yeah, no, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm the worst.
All I do is ask you to put your hands on your back.
Bitch, I asked you what your fucking name was.
I told you that when I pulled you over. Get up.
What's your name?
Stand up, Jessica.
Oh, sure. Stop! Stop! My kid is.
You're going in this car. Stop.
My kid is in my.
Stop.
Hey, be still, Jessica.
You're making this. You're doing this in front of your kids.
My
Stop.
kid's crying right now. I will fucking kill everybody. Fuck
No, you
all of
won't.
you.
Have a
My
seat.
kid is standing.
We're going to talk to him. Have a seat.
I don't care. What the fuck?
See, I'm going to spray you. Have a seat.
Stop touching me.
Slide in the car,
Get
Jessica.
the fuck off
Slide
me.
in this car. I'm going to spray.
Get the fuck.
Get in the car. Your kids want to see you get sprayed.
Cyrus,
Get in
you're
the car.
Good. Shut the.
After being subdued, the driver was arrested on multiple charges, including driving under the influence, DUI, resisting law enforcement, and endangering public safety. Fortunately, no injuries were reported in the incident.
Hey, buddy. Hey, is that dog going to hurt us?
Does your dog bite?
Is that dog going to hurt us?
She's a bulldog. She will not bite.
Okay.
What's your name, buddy?
Hey, just so you know,
Cyrus.
your mommy's okay, okay?
Okay.
She just tripped on that hill right there. She's fine, okay? Calm down. I'm going to let you talk to her, all right? Okay? You be tough for me? You want a badge? You want a sticker badge? Yeah? Let me get you one of those, okay? You're fine, okay? Your mama just tripped on that hill, okay? I'm going to let you talk to her in a second. There you go, buddy. Let's make you a deputy, okay?
Okay.
There you go. Step right in there like I got one. Look at that. You gonna be okay? Yeah? Alright. Let's try this Tuesday, buddy. You're fine. Alright? Mommy's fine. I'm gonna let you talk to her in a second, okay? She just gotta calm down. She's a little upset. Alright? Sound good? Okay, buddy.
On the morning of November 19th, 2022, a patrol officer observed a Dodge Charger rapidly approaching from behind at an unusually high speed. Radar confirmed the vehicle was traveling at 86 miles per hour. The officer reduced speed to allow the vehicle to pass and coordinated with other agencies to initiate a high-risk pursuit. The Dodge Charger, driven by Cox, suddenly turned off all its lights, a move police described as insane in a reckless attempt to evade pursuit. This action was not only dangerously irresponsible, but also a serious traffic violation, especially given the low-light nighttime conditions. Although the streets were relatively empty at the time, the risk of collision remained high due to limited visibility and excessive speed. Cox's decision to kill the lights not only hindered officers' ability to maintain visual contact, but also posed a significant threat to other drivers who could appear unexpectedly. Law enforcement quickly responded, activating sirens and emergency lights while ordering the vehicle to stop. However, Cox ignored the commands and continued driving recklessly, putting public safety in serious jeopardy.
I got him here driving wrong direction down 36 ramp.
Wrong direction down 36. I got to 36 now.
Alright, take the ramp here, Shane. He's going back toward Riggs.
Good one.
I'm gonna just make a note. He almost hit on me there at the ramp.
Almost hit on the ramp. Just to the left or there. I think this
When the vehicle finally came to a stop, officers approached, but the doors were locked. Repeated verbal commands were given, instructing Cox and the passenger, later identified as Jadarius McCoy, to unlock the doors and exit the vehicle. Both subjects refused to comply. Acting swiftly, TRP Cavaness used a collapsible baton to break the driver's side window, while I retrieved a window punch from the patrol car and shattered the rear driver's side window to gain access. Despite the broken glass, both individuals continued to resist. Demonstrating quick reflexes, TRP Cavaness reached through the broken window, grabbed Cox by the shirt, and pulled him out through the driver's side window. The situation was tense but handled with precision, ensuring the safety of both the patrol team and the suspects. The coordinated teamwork and tactical execution allowed us to resolve the incident efficiently.
Get up, pal! Get up! Get up!
Crawl out.
Crawl out! Crawl this way! Crawl out now!
Both Cox and McCoy were taken into custody without further incident. Cox was booked into jail on charges of vehicular eluding, creating a substantial risk of death, speeding more than 15 miles per hour over the limit, and reckless driving. McCoy, the passenger, was arrested on a warrant for probation revocation. The video pauses here for now. Next time, get ready for a heart-pounding chase so intense, it'll send shivers down your spine and keep you glued to the screen. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss out. Thanks for watching.